Riverview. A farm once teeming with life, with dairy cows, beef cattle and chickens clucking in the yard. Now all we hear is the flies buzzing in the rafters and the occasional bird passing overhead. But while this farm may have fallen silent in recent years, there's still a little bit of a heartbeat in here, and with a little effort and a little bit of CPR, we will bring it back to life. Sadly, there's no equipment left behind once I purchased this farm. The sheds are absolutely barren. There's not a single tractor, no harvester, not even a trailer to my name. But the good news, I have 4 fields of wheat ready to harvest and a 5th field of rapeseed, so there's a little bit of cash flow in the ground already. But there's just one slight problem. I don't have a harvester, I have no trailer, and I definitely have no tractor. I literally have nothing besides £250,000 in my bank. This fee sounds substantial until you look at the price of farm equipment, and in reality, I'm certainly bankrupt. With a mountain of work and all these empty sheds, we are in desperate need of a set of wheels, new, used or broken, I don't care, we need something. Right, so I found this dealership online and it's got a few things. I mean, given the time of year, I'm not expecting a great deal of stuff available on the used market. And they've left a telephone number at the bottom, so that's kind of handy to have, but I'm just looking at these listings here, so I'm going to go from right to left. And a McCormick, I mean, that's absolutely expensive. 215,000, that's most of our budget. 250 hours, so it's quite new. Light cosmetic scratches and clean hydraulics, okay. And then my absolute dream tractor, the 860 Axion. But again, way over budget, so we can't really get that one. And the T7, an absolute reliable tractor. 145,000. It's actually, I'm really tempted to get this one. 300 horsepower. That would do every bit of work that I need it to do. So there's light rust around the hydraulic tubes and minor wear on the tyres. We can live with that. It looks clean as anything. And then Barntech grain trailer. I mean, this website's a bit janky. I mean, wouldn't you include a capacity here? Who am I? I didn't design this website. So £12,000 is well within budget. Very good price as well. Look at the size of this thing. Used is in good condition. No leakage. Working grain door. The axle's a bit stiff. I mean, we can live with that. Some WD-40 would soon loosen that up. And then the TX62, 24 years old, 1,400 horses. How many harvests has this thing seen? The header's included in this price as well, which that's actually a very good deal. I think I might probably call him on that one. I mean, I have no choice. This is the only harvester available to me. The other ones are way too expensive on different websites. And then, what on earth is that? So Massey Ferguson 690T, 90 horsepower, 18,000. 30 plus years old, 700 hours worked, needs a service, and it's got a smoky turbo. I mean, if it fires up and does the work, I can't see why we wouldn't get it. We can always service it once the harvest is over. Just let's hope it doesn't cause any field fires. So yeah, I'm going to give this number a ring and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully they can deliver it today because we kind of need it today. And there we have it. The money is spent. The order has been made. I cannot wait to see our brand new second-hand equipment. It's going to be fantastic to see them on the field in action. And here she is. Just look at her. An absolute unit of a machine. I just marvel at how tiny she looks in comparison to that John Deere pulling her. So while we wait for the harvester to arrive, why don't we just take this out for a test run, and we're going to begin by starting her up and hope we don't sort of cause an exorcism or something. So here's the cab. Let's have a look at what she sounds like. Oh, that sounds like a few years of inactivity. Two-wheel drive, hardly any suspension. This tractor's got it all going for it. So we're just going to take it for a lap around the field just to see what it's like and get used to its turning and all the quirkiness that comes with it. And this dirt path is like driving over cobblestone, so hopefully the suspension isn't too bad, and I really don't want to end up seeing a proctologist. And after feeling dizzy from all the cab shaking, we're finally on the home stretch, and who needs a Lamborghini when you've got a 690T Massey Ferguson? 0 to 60 eventually. It's a beautiful machine. And while we're talking about beautiful machines, look at what's arrived, the New Holland TX32. The harvester that has been on more harvest than I've been on pub crawls on a Friday night. It's old, just like me. But with age comes wisdom, for the most part, and this thing must be the smartest harvester on the planet. So we're about to do our very first harvest with this machine that's older than farming itself, and it's cutting through it quite nicely. There seems to be no issues from the harvester's end. So I'm looking forward to bringing life back to this farm by killing some living crops. And with our first field finally finished after 2 hours worth of work, we've still got 4 more fields left to do, and this was one of the smaller fields, so time was really against us. So once I delivered the wheat to the chicken coop, I realised that we have got an entire day's worth of harvesting. If we're lucky, we're going to need a miracle to get all this work done in time, so we knew we had to act quick. Now with the grain out of the ground, this New Holland stood the test of time and absolutely obliterated this harvest. Now we do have a small window left and we've got one more job to do, and that job is rapeseed. So this is my rapeseed field, and now the negatives of rapeseed is that you don't get a lot of it per hectare, but the positive is that it's worth more than gold. So that's the thing that we're looking forward to. We want the cash flow, we're not too bothered about the yield. I mean, the better the yield, the better the income, but this crop is a substantial gold mine. Just over this hedge lies a massive cowshed and a manure pit, and I do have one of these already in the main farmyard, so I'm wondering if we could diversify a little bit. Sell this cowshed, sell that manure pit, get a few £100,000 in, and we can invest in some sheep, which are low maintenance and high value goods at the end of all of it. And then we have some spending money, so we can upgrade some stuff and get some new equipment in. I think that kind of sounds like a no-brainer. Right, so while he's filling up, we are going to go ahead and get rid of this cow shed, and we are going to put a sheep pasture in its place. And so it begins. My wool army will start to produce some goods very soon. Once I've purchased them, of course. With the harvest finally completed, we can now hang up our coats and call it a day. And as the sun descends over Riverview, I cannot help but think how much I've enjoyed farming this land. It's been an absolute pleasure. Today is the hallmark of a brand new journey. I hope to see you all alongside me.